I don't want to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. This is Shanti from Shanti TV. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanti and I put out videos every week. Most of the time I talk about my bag collection because I love bags, I love fashion, I love jewelry, I love traveling. I like a lot of different things, but mostly on my channel here we talk about bags. So if you like those kinds of things, then stick around. So some of you that follow me may have a similar problem that I have, which is not wearing all your bags and having them sit in the closet and feeling like, I don't know. I don't personally like that because I feel like these bags, these designer bags especially, are so much money that they don't belong on the shelf. They deserve to be worn. And so I feel like I really would like to try to attempt to wear my bags more often. So in the spirit of that, I have actually done that in the past couple of weeks. I have forced myself to go into my closet and wear some of the things that I have not been wearing. So for example, and I think I mentioned it last week, that I had pulled out my Chanel walk. I had also pulled out my newer Chanel bag and wore that to a Phoenix Symphony. I have pulled out my bum bag, which I was wearing actually for probably a good week or so. So I, this week, pulled out this beautiful Speedy 25. This is the Mono Paname. With the beautiful Paris street sign on it. I absolutely adore this bag. I can wear it this way if I want to be a little bit more neutral and not so showy. And then I can also wear it with the Paris street sign on the outside. It is this beautiful taupey canvas color, which I think is great. I think it's great for spring. I think it's great for summer. I think it's great for fall. I could wear this all year round because I could make this work for so many different things. This particular stripe also, I love this color. I think it goes really well with just the canvas color. That's one of the reasons why I like this bag so much. It's just the colors on this particular bag really suit me and my lifestyle, and blue is my favorite color. So there is that. So that is the bag of the week that I am carrying. So in a previous video that I did on my monogram bandolier strap, I had reached out to you guys to see what other videos would you like to see. This is something that creators out here, we have blocks sometimes, and we may have like 20 ideas in the pot at once. But sometimes when you sit down to film, if you're really not feeling that subject matter, it is very hard to do a video on that. And so I'm a creator that really doesn't want to feel like I'm forced to talk about a subject. I would rather have it be a lot more organic. So in that video, I had kind of reached out to you guys to hear what you would like to hear me talk about. And somebody did mention that they really wanted me to do a review on one of the bags that I had shown on that video. I have a couple of bags. I have probably several bags that I've not done actual reviews on. I have been a long-time YouTuber. I was back on YouTube, I don't know, I think it was back in 2010 or something. And back in the day, you know, I did YouTube videos every so often, and then I took a hiatus after my dad died, and I didn't come back for a pretty long time. And when I did finally come back, I had kept some of the bags. I sold some of the bags. There are several bags in my collection that as old as they are, I am not willing to get rid of them. So the bag that we are talking about right now is the Evora. This is the Evora, and I believe this is the MM. I think they also made a GM. This is one of the bags that I bought back in the day that I have never sold, and I don't at this point in time ever intend to sell it, because it is one of the bags that I feel that was made so well. It is the only real hobo bag that's in my collection. It kind of has this hobo shape. I don't have any other bags like this in my collection. I also like that it's Damier Ebene. I like how large it is because I feel like I can use it when I'm traveling. And it is just so well made. And right now on the resale market, you can get this at a great price. If you can find one that is in good condition, the quality that this particular bag was made with, I feel like is just next level. And I remember when I purchased this bag back in the day, I was like out there because this bag was closer to the 2000 mark. It was, I think, around 17, 1800, something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot to spend on a bag. And now, you know, it's like bags are encroaching $3,000 marks very easily. A lot of the new bags that Louis Vuitton are putting out are in the $3,000 range, and it's gotten so expensive to buy bags. But anyway, I digress. I did want to do a review on this beautiful Evora MM. I'm switching sides a little bit. So this is the beautiful Evora MM. I'm trying to get it into the frame. It is a very interesting bag because it has a hobo shape, but it's got two top handles like a tote. Some people might even call this a tote. I don't call it a tote just because of the shape. I don't know. I guess you could call it a tote. And it's also got this, it's also got a long strap. So this is one of the reasons why I like this bag so much, because you have anything that has a top handle and then anything that has a long strap is just nice to have. It's nice to have the option of picking up your bag really quick versus throwing it on your shoulder. It also did come in the Damier Azur. I am a Damier Azur lover. However, in bigger bags, and the biggest bag I have in Damier Azur, the only bag I think I have in Damier Azur is the Neverfull MM. And I, you know, because that print can have color transfer, because I feel like I have to be more careful, having a larger bag in that print is a little more risky for me. So I tend not to gravitate towards Damier Azur bags that are that large. And right now I'm kind of irritated with Louis Vuitton. I think I said this last summer. Every spring and summer, okay? It never fails. I want to add a Damier Azur bag, okay? Like every summer. Every summer I'm like, this is the thing. This is what gets me into the mood of summer. And so far, they have not put out a new Damier Azur bag. They have put out other prints that kind of look like Damier Azur, but not Damier Azur. And it's really irritating me. It's like, why won't they put out another Damier Azur bag? I would really like to have my collection get a little bit larger in the Damier Azur world. Maybe they'll put out a Speedy 20 in Damier Azur. I think that would be so beautiful. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Damier Azur, but this bag did come in Damier Azur. This bag is so functional. It has an awesome zipper on the outside, which means, and I can fit my phone in here. So it's got a zipper on the outside and I can fit my phone in here. So when you are traveling, it is awesome to be able to have your phone or anything you need to get to as quickly as you can. I can get it in here. And not only can I get it in here, I can secure it in here with a zipper. I don't know of a lot of bags that have that specific feature. The other thing about this zipper pull, look at this zipper pull. I mean, it's like a massive zipper pull. So back in the day, look at this zipper. Look at the actual zipper and look at the zipper pull itself. And then they've got this leather piece attached to it. It's massive. It's easy to grab. It is, it's being secured by another rivet that has Louis Vuitton on it. It is just beautiful. So look at how pretty the front is with that hardware. Got Louis Vuitton Paris. I can easily get my phone in and out. I can secure it very easily. We've also got these huge, fantastic, beautiful gold rings on here, which also say Louis Vuitton on them. You've got this handle that kind of wraps around and it's got a rivet there that also says Louis Vuitton. You've got just a lot of hardware going on. You've got hardware on the chaps itself. And on this bag, the particular chaps are puffy and they've got Louis Vuitton on the rivet. So you've got a lot of gold hardware going on. Look at this zipper also. So the zipper here is also just a very large zipper, easy to get to, nice and smooth, the zipper. Here's the back side of this beautiful looking bag. It's got these pleats. I don't know of a lot of Louis Vuitton bags that have pleats nowadays. And I'm usually not a pleat kind of person, but on this bag, it works. If you look at the shape of the bag, it's very feminine. It is very feminine. It almost looks like a woman, right? Looks like a woman. The bottom of the bag, look at this. It's got a piece of canvas that's just reinforced here. I mean, when I tell you this bag is really well made, it's really, really well made. On the sides, okay, of the bag, you've got additional leather reinforcement again. I don't know of any current bags that are really like this. I mean, this is pretty impressive. Where are the actual bag clips for the strap? The D-ring also says Louis Vuitton on both sides. The attention to detail on this particular bag is why I would have a very hard time letting go of it. So the inside of the bag is this red, it's like this red Alcantara lining. It's beautiful, but it's heavy. That is one of the cons of this bag, is if it was just the cotton lining, it probably wouldn't be as heavy as it is. But then again, you get that luxe feel. It does have a D-ring on the inside. I do have the old Made in USA of imported materials. Also have the date code on the other side. I am not sure if you guys can see that. It says SD 2172. It's made in the 27th week of 2012. Okay, I've got 2 slip pockets in the back. All right, so let's see if my phone fits in the slip pocket, and it does. So, you know, some of the old Louis Vuitton pockets, the slip pockets, they're just not big enough to carry today's phones. One thing I actually just noticed, which you need to be aware of because it's an important thing, is on the dust bag when I pulled it out, it does look like I have some red color transfer. Slight color transfer from the red Alcantara lining. Slight. So I would never put anything light in here. For example, Damier Azur, I would never ever put in here. But if you have like any of your Damier Ebene, any of your Damier pieces would be fine in here. Monogram might be okay, but I would still caution you because some of the leather raw vachetta could get color transfer just based on what I'm looking at. But I do want to warn you of that. I just pulled out the dust bag and it does look like it has some color transfer. Most of the time, if using this bag, I'm not aware, like I don't have a whole lot of things like that. This for me is more of a travel bag because it is larger. So I would be putting things in like my computer. So I'm gonna go get my computer to see if it fits. Yeah, most of the times I'm gonna be putting in my computer. I'm gonna be putting in whatever else I travel with, all the other accoutrements. So I went to go get this is my 14-inch MacBook Pro, is the newer MacBook Pro, but when I just measured diagonally, it's almost 15 inches, like 14 and a half. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that it fits in here without an issue. Here is a book I can fit in there. Here's a cosmetic case that I tend to carry. It's getting really heavy. Here's my wallet. I have plenty of space in here. And the beauty about this particular bag is that it has a zippered top. So you don't have to worry about this thing collapsing. It's heavy. It is very, very heavy. So I do not suggest thinking that you're gonna lug this around the airport in the crook of your arm. I suggest you put it on your rolling luggage, which is a lot of times what I do. I also do not suggest that you use the strap that it came with because this strap is a hard strap. Damier Ebene does not soften up like Monogram, and so I've always had issues with this strap because it's so thin. And because you can put so much in here, I would much rather have a thicker strap. So that Monogram bandolier strap that I showed you, I think it was 2 weeks ago in a different video, is the one that I would use for this going forward. But this is the beautiful, gorgeous bag. I want to give you the dimensions also. I'm going to take the computer out of here, or we're gonna call this my workout for today. Measurements. The measurements on this bag. The length of the bag is 16 across. The height of the bag is 13 inches. Talking in inches. It is 4 inches wide, and it tapers up, so it's very pretty from the side. It has a beautiful side profile when you wear it. So plenty of room to put it in the crook of your arm. That is not a problem. But like I said, because this bag innately is heavy, and when I say heavy, what do I mean? I mean because of the lining inside, it is also a bigger bag. I mean, it's not a small little petite bag. Which is another reason why I normally wear this for travel only. So that is the review of this beautiful Damier Ebene Evora bag. Was made back in 2012 and it is 2024. It's 12 years later. That bag looks beautiful. It is in pristine condition. I usually try to keep my bags that way. There are some bags that have gotten a lot more beat up than that one. My Neverfulls have, because I wear them a lot. But that particular bag I don't always wear. I think I want to wear it though the next time I travel, which will be coming up in a few weeks. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have other suggestions of other bags that you'd like me to review, please put it down below. Or if there's other topics you want me to talk about, please also comment down below. I welcome your suggestions. I am so glad you decided to join me this week, and I hope you join me next week. But until then, have a great week, and I will talk to you next week. Ciao.